We have a chance to get a win back. Right behind the Indians.
Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of three between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Jordan Zimmermann gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, Texas, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
I like how they played their game yesterday. They won yesterday's game. If they're able to play like that today, they'll win another one.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is
good
up
start.
with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Past history with Jordan Zimmermann, not a lot of success. 0 for 12. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
Here's the 0-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Beltre sitting on the 2-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Matt, Jansen's going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s, calling balls off the plate. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and Beltre's got himself a base hit.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Settling in now, Rougned Odor. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 2 out with the man at first. High pop-up. Zimmerman is there for it. And the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. The Tigers coming up. No score. Tyson Ross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's able to put together a solid year, an ERA in the low 2s. He's been around the plate. He's pitching deep in games. So I expect to see another dominating performance from him with his team in the game, and him maybe walking out of here with another W.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it. 1 out. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you know, we get to see a great pure hitter, Victor Martinez. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, Justin Upton. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip. Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Upton awaits the 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that fastball's coming high and hot. He was able to fight it off and got the base hit.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Ross pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. We are still scoreless. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Again, a 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense. Brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
That was really special. You know, he was down the count and he just said, I got a battle. He battled it through and got rewarded with the base hit the other way.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Oh, and he misses it. And he is out on the tag.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you can do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learn something and drive a run in here.
And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. Lucroy is on his way home. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0. Throw won't get him.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 31, Jared Hoying.
Here's Jared Hoying as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball two.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Ready with the 2-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Texas. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. His prior history versus this arm, 1 for 4. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at Rougned Odor. I love this guy. Not tall, stands about 5'6", but man, does he have some kind of power and the ability to play with that fire within him. He's an intense player and a competitor.
Nick Castellanos now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Stepping in now, Tyler Collins. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on Deloney is in time for the third out. Tigers leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Here it comes now to Andrus. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third, 3 in a row.
Drilled right back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Striding in once again, Carlos Gomez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box, Adrian Beltre, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So Andrus claims second on the stolen base. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Texas leaderboard to find that his current total is tops on the ball club in that department. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Castellanos has it throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again,
Rougned
Rougned
Odor.
Odor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So digging in now, James
Leading off for the
McCann.
Tigers.
He enters play hitting in the
Catcher,
260s for the
James
year.
McCann.
Into the windup and the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, now he's 0-2 after that off-balance swing. And sitting on the on-deck circle, there's no way he was thinking about this will be my approach. Let me swing and fall down.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Ian Kinsler. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chu on the run. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball down there. He just dropped the barrel, and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Andrus. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nomar Mazara comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Nomar Mazara.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, he's watched himself struggle now. His average has fallen below 240. So that's a welcome hit for him, and I'm sure the manager as well.
In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Collins is there. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 17.
Ready now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Got him.
Up next for the Rangers. First
Into the
baseman,
box, James Loney. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball. One and one. Here it is. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball two.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Rangers leave one. They lead it 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tigers. Right fielder, number 28.
Now here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
0-1 count and the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoying is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another chance? Nick Castellanos. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase it out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 1-0. Here's Jared Hoying. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
31, Jared Hoying.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Scorched to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Grounded to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder Carlos Gomez.
Ready once again, Carlos Gomez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Upton, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. The 2-out hit will bring Adrian Beltre to the plate now.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now batting, Tyler Collins. He'll lead it off against Tyson Ross.
Center fielder Tyler Collins.
In the air down the left field line and deep. Point is after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop.
So another
1.
exceptional
Jose
effort for him on the
Iglesias.
mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Andrus. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, James McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. takes a pitch high and away for ball one. One and one. Here it comes. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It remains 1-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. Upton has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara,
as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that one stayed too low apparently. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Martinez has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order, but they're up 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And as you can see on the graphic, his total for the year places him 3rd best on this year's Tigers ball club. Here's Justin Upton now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gomez on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. first offering on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Tigers failed to make any noise. They still trail 1-0. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all.
Alex Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Alex Wilson.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. Back up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He's running towards second. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 31, Jared.
Ready for another chance? Jared Hoying. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is driven to right.
Jesus
and no
Christ.
doubt about it. That one's way out of here. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it.
Oh my God, fuck you.
And onto the concourse. A home run.
Oh my God.
A 2-run home run there by Carlos Gomez. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Whatever.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and predict we won't see another home run that long all season. That's out around 470 feet. Think about it. That's about 100 feet deeper than the average outfield fence.
Third baseman, number 20.
Standing in now, Adrian Beltre. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Here's the 1-1 now to Beltre. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now. Rougned Odor. High in the air out to center field. Collins is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rangers lead it 5-0. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
That's inside. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Now the pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count and the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well. Nick Castellanos now.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready once again, Nomar Mazara. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Here it comes, 2-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. Weekly hit towards first. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Now batting.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Martinez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 17.
Digging in and looking for more, Shin-Soo Choo. He singled his last time up. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Ready for another shot now. James Loney. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here's Jared Hoying as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 0-1 on its way. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Rangers leave a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Striding in once again, Tyler Collins. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gomez ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Digging in now, James McCann. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Looking to send him packing again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chu has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Tigers are shut down there. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Elvis Andrus. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here it comes now to Andrus. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Castellanos is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Center fielder number 14, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out to right. Martinez has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball. Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Ready on 1-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Chu coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ross into his motion. 1-1 on its way. On the ground now for Beltre at third. He's right there.
All right.
In time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have taken game 1 of the series on the road.
Wow. 5-0.
Wow, not only are
I'm like it's all right. 23-19.
Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Tyson Ross earns win number 4 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jordan Zimmerman is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more
Wow. Little Rooney's nice. We're now 23-19.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the AL Central, the Texas Rangers allowed 5 hits in the game as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 5-0. The Royals swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-3. The win was their 7th in a row. The Seattle Mariners totaled 11 hits as a team as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-6. The Houston Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 7-3. The Rays amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Yankees 9-8. The Blue Jays launched 3 home runs as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-5. The Red Sox cracked 14 hits overall as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-2. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Nationals total 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-2. In other Nationals news, left fielder Jason Worth will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He's dealing with a strained finger. The New York Mets combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 2-1. The Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they stomped the Brewers 11-1. In other Cubs news, shortstop Addison Russell will be out of action for a few days according to team reports. He's dealing with a bruised hand. Eugenio Suarez had 3 hits in the contest, helping lead Cincinnati to victory over Colorado 3-2. The Philadelphia Phillies cracked 16 hits on the day as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 7-3. The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 5-4. Hyunjin Ryu grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Boys in Blue took care of the Marlins 3-2. He currently owns the lowest ERA in the National League among qualified pitchers. The Diamondbacks grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-3. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Right now we still have a record of 23-19. We're still 5 games back, not behind the Indians. Alright guys, hold on, let me go ahead and... Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another.